Yeah.
And this is a rare thing happening for those boxing gaming players who play Luna very first time.
Yeah, exactly. And the drop of the box gaming, actually, they still need some time in the early game. They have to farm up and until the like 10 minutes about.
Yeah,
a strong
mid-game.
period of the Luna. It's in the mid game.
Mid-game is very essential. I think maybe Gong Sunli should consider the fact whether she wants to build a succubus cloak, because a lot of magical damage will be contributed by their enemies.
So let the game begin. We'll find out how he can play this Luna.
So Luna starts off the entire game by opening the jungle from the red side. Red buff it is.
Yep. Zhou Yu clean the wave so fast. Gain the mid lane priority, but it's just like 50-50.
Things happening down on the top triangle and top area. So the top laner will be helped and assisted a lot by the jungler, leaving the marksman doing solo matching up with each other.
Yep, exactly. Right now, the Nakaruru against the Luna, two weak hero in the early game. They have to form up against each other.
Yeah, I think an early game might be a chance for the team SCARZ to trying to win some advantages in the very early phases and trying to start snowballing and build up a little bit goal lead in the early game.
There is definitely a harmless early game.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Except bottom side.
So Lianpo, as we can see, leaving the top lane wave to Luna, trying to give as much resources to this jungler as he could, and trying to gain more vision together with Zhang Fei, getting the Riverside vision, making something happen, making rotations, hopefully.
And making rotations together and hide in the bush to make sure they can control the next wave of the mid lane.
The Tyrant and the Overlord has been spawned, and let's see which team was trying to get initiation on those objectives.
They place very heavily in this game.
You know, box gaming really did something good in this game, is that when you have nothing to do, trying to gain more vision in the river and trying to gain the wave in the mid.
Yeah. Gain the wave and check some information of the jungle, and maybe next time you can use it.
Yeah, but it's about time to start on the objective. Either dragon is available. I think box gaming should shift their attention to the bottom side of it a little bit and trying to take the Tyrant.
Because they actually have the priority on the bottom side.
Yeah, they're very tanky in the early game.
Yeah, and they can take the Tyrant exactly, and they have the aggressive marksman in the bottom side.
Okay, invasion made in the bottom and trying to gain some vision here, since Nakaruru is right now killing the red buff in the lower area. So box gaming is trying to shift their whole vision down below to the bottom, trying to gain more vision to Marco Polo.
Yep.
To release Marco Polo from being constantly stressing out by Autumn.
Just offer some protection for him.
Yeah, you really have to help him a lot.
Yeah, the Marco Polo has suffered a lot.
And the river spread in the mid has been spawned.
There's two strengths in this game because the Tyrant and the Overlord, they feel so lonely right now.
Yeah.
No one can notice them. As the solo on the top lane, nothing's changed. Just exchange some HPR there.
So after casting all the matches yesterday, one thing that I remember from all the teams that I think all the teams should, emphasize more on taking the dragons instead of trying opportunity to engage and commit into team fights.
Yeah, that's a steady play. They did before.
It's a game of getting resources instead of just trying to kill your opponents.
Yeah, getting resources, and the crucial is pushing the tower.
I think box gaming are ready for everything happen because all the supports, maybe for example, Zhang Fei has already gained the level 4. The ultimate is available. They can try to start the team fight at any second.
They can engage with Lianpo and Zhang Fei. Maybe they can combine together.
Yes.
But right now, I think they're waiting for the Marco Polo, the Doomsday.
Oh, very sensitive. Making a quick turn to the base quickly.
Yeah, another turret trade. Once again.
But the blue buff has been invaded to the side of SCARZ, getting a lot of resources from the jungle.
But that's the important thing for the Lunas right there. That's so easy to take away the blue buff.
I think the whole team from Box Gaming is trying to wait for the peaking moment of Luna. That's the reason why they did not even make a single act during the early 5 minutes till now. They're constantly top rotating to the bottom, trying to gain some vision for Luna so that Luna can have enough gold and enough experiences reaching to the mid game.
Yeah, but actually SCARZ, they actually find a window over there is the blue buff.
Yes. Trying to steal one for their junglers, leaving him with no blue buff, having to retrieve back to base and trying to make sure he is in a rather healthy state of mana.
Yeah, you can keep control. You can keep controlling his blue buff because Luna cannot play without a blue buff in the early game.
And the flash from ASB has been forced out. ASB really have to wait for like 2 more minutes.
And Jerry.
Oh!
It's another ambush right there and do some damage, but he's been taking a half right there. And he's been sandwiching. Can he just get himself away? The answer is yes.
I think Jerry is quite nervous back then because the ultimate is being put out on the wrong direction, and that's a waste of time actually.
Yeah.
If you ambush in there for a long time and doesn't really have the effect on your enemy.
Is in a dangerous place, right? Right now the Jump's ultimate is unavailable and the red buffs right there, it's hard to defend, but Marco Polo used a bigger brush, just jump inside and take the red.
Good endeavor right there. So Jerry now again invading the blue buff, trying to gain some vision, and if they were doing a solo matchup with Luna, I wonder who will win the solo fight.
Yeah. But the blue buff is definitely the crucial factor of that.
Yes, I think this game might last for a really long time because I don't see any aggression movement from both sides. I think basically what Box Gaming is trying to do is like waiting for Luna to have enough items to trying to contribute during the team fight, but I have no idea what SCARZ is
look at the
waiting
damage
for.
right there, just so high. And the burst damage,
Wow.
you have the double kill. Back over to the Jerry.
That double kill went to Jerry. Nakaruru gaining 2 kills in 1 act. Finally, something is happening now.
Yeah. And right now the Jerry just go back and recover. He actually find a good timing and he's taking pace of this game. The first window he finds is to steal away the blue buff, and right now he just have the double kill on the top lane. And right now,
another solo kill! Killing spree went to the side for Nakalulu Jerry.
That's a big problem. That would be definitely a big boss in the late game.
Yeah. You know what's very interesting is that SCARZ is actually a team from Japan, and Nakalulu at the same time is a Japanese character.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's, you know, you have like familiar faces and feelings when playing this hero.
It gets some potential from inside.
Yeah.
Maybe just like that.
Okay, we can see the replay here, like 1 versus 2, very nice, because Zhang Fei does not have the ultimate enabling him to stay alive, and another kill will be going forward to Jerry, gaining
And super rich
the
right
level
there.
1
That's
opponent.
Zhang Bei issued the ultimate, want to find some control on the back line, and Du Huangtai just jump inside, but it's been isolated by the Box Gaming, and a lot of AoE and damage just follow, and then SCARZ. 3 of the men of the SCARZ is in dead.
I think very nice engagement finding in the river, because we can see that every single man from Box Gaming is getting very low, but managed to keep themselves survive till the end of the team fight just now happened. And gaining 1 turret in the mid is very essential for Luna trying to invade into their enemy's jungle areas.
Yeah, and that's a very nice play.
Okay, nice retrieving back. ASD, nicely done. The fire, the flame setting on the whole ground and trying to gain back the blue.
But actually, Hin can use the smite.
Smite, yeah.
Save the smite, actually.
Yeah, I think it's saving the smite for the later on games. Maybe trying to control the common objectives.
Yeah, exactly. When
Perfect crowd
Nakalulu
control.
used the farming portal, just teleport to the bottom land, he's in a dangerous place.
I think Box Gaming can do this kind of team fights a little bit earlier
Yeah.
than right now. So they have a lot of crowd control ability. We are showing the Zhang Fei's ultimate together with Lian Bo's first ability and together the ultimate, causing a lot of problems, a lot of stunning effect are being executed by the team fights.
Exactly. And look at Marco Polo, use a purified and ultimate to get away. But a lot of CC just released from the SCARZ right there, and that's a solo kill. Using his first ability and the red buffs right there.
Very hard to handle. The damage is like a nightmare to Marco Polo. I think box gaming, the marksman, very hard to survive, especially facing this kind of stress. Wow, this is a close one.
Yeah, pretty close.
Because DD have a smite, he might as well just steal the dragon with a little slight lacking of damage.
But that's a smite of level 1, so the damage is not enough.
Not enough
to smite the dragon.
But that was close. Quite risky and dangerous for SCARZ. They're trying to build a little bit gold lead here. 2,000, I think it's not enough, especially when you're playing those kind of heroes thrives in their late game, for example, Nakalulu.
Yep, exactly. So right now, the SCARZ, they have to create another team fight or some skirmish to find some kills to extend the gold lead.
You can see from the KDA boards, Nakalulu already gained 3 kills and 1 assist, and that's a good sign. And the Succubus Cloak is being built out right after he has a siege breaker.
So that's a crucial item for him. There's a magical defense item against Luna and Shen Mengxi.
Yeah, as we're talking about, like 3 huge magical damage will be contributed by Luna and Shen Mengxi. Nice choice of the items.
So
you need to survived,
yeah.
Stay alive in order to do a lot of more damage on your enemies.
That's how flexible this player plays. You think about a lot of situation, and a different item can deal with a different situation.
So another try of gaining the red buff, but does not get all, but hide in the bush. Let's see how Adam wants to play this.
Another damage falling inside. It's been taken a have to go back and recover and look at the top side. They're trying to use the Shadow Vanguard to do some damage on the T2.
Another ultimate from Shen Mengxi trying to clean this wave as fast as he can, but unfortunately there's another wave in the mid trying to tear down the two turrets, causing some damage, getting the turrets very low.
Yeah, but the secondary turret of the top lane has been taken very low, and it's been taken down by the SCARZ right there.
I think Han is trying to show talents by taking this Luna, but nothing had happened right here because I don't see any movement from Luna.
But as Zhang Fei just issued his ultimate, that cannot stay anyone inside for seconds. Contra just get inside and find the kill on the Shen Mengxi is right there. Nakalulu just jump inside and isolated every single backline on that.
Alton is trying to make something more happen, but he unfortunately got very low by Marco Polo's first ability. The bullets are causing a lot of damage right now.
And the Nakalulu, he's trying to find more. Another kill back over to the Nakalulu.
So Team SCARZ is again winning in the team fights, making snowballing right here in the gold. So they're trying to build at least 5,000 gold lead ahead of their enemies and trying to make something happen by buying more items for their marksmen. Autumn, nice play. I could still remember how he plays safely, the Lady Sun, but change of character. This Gong Sun Li can be also plays so flexibility.
Yeah, and he's so aggressive. He'll catch the timing to do a lot of damage as a poke.
Yeah, it really shows some talents right there. And look at the items that Gong Sun Li have. Nearly fully stacked.
They're nearly to deck out.
The main item she's waiting for has just been bought. And the damage will be huge and enormous after all.
Look at the tank right there. It's almost dead. As a Zhang Fei, for second contract been connected, Lu Bu will secure the death with his ultimate, and Wang Taiyi has been taken very low but still survived.
So Daybreaker will be a very important item, especially to the marksman, because this is one of the most expensive items in HOK. It costs 3,400 gold to buy this item. So once you have it, you will be extremely dealing a lot of damage during the team fight.
Exactly, as Luna just ultimate jump inside, but ultimate just interrupt by Gong Sun Li's second ability, block the Zhongsun just blocked the first ability of the Nuna right there.
Yeah, so that's what we're talking about, Gongsun Li. If you play this hero really well, you can use the second ability to try to dodge every single thing you see during the map.
Yep. And right now, they are trying to do some damage on the high ground turret.
Yeah, they're just waiting for the Vanguard to arrive at the right place. So once the Vanguard is ready, I think the high ground tower will be going down.
Yeah. And the minion turret has been taken very low as the shadow path released in the bottom side. The bigger one is coming.
We can see a lot of merits of taking a Joey on your side in this particular match, because not only this flames can causing damage to your enemy, to the heroes, but also this flame can help you trying to tear down the turrets.
Yeah. You can burn the turret.
Yes.
With its passive.
It's a very powerful hero. The flames can also deal a lot of damage to the towers.
Yep. The shadow Vanguard just crashing into the bottom side. In fact, the Zhang Fei issued the ultimate just to knock back someone, but for Forsaken Contract to make sure that of the Zhang Fei. Zhang Fei's been taken down. Right now, Nuna trying to get inside, but Gongsun Li doing a lot of damage inside.
Wow,
Marco has been killed by Gongsun Li. And then two of them of the box scam has been taken very low. It's hard to defend his turret. He's trying to kill more. And then another Vanguard there. They have to destroy the base. And another win was taken by the SCARZ.
I think we're gonna probably witnessing another MVP goes to this marksman that we again we're